Hey you guys, it is Gaia. I want to thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today is a very special day. I'm actually working with HairQueen. They sent me this package of their MeltDown lace glue, as well as the MeltDown glue remover and the MeltDown edge control. So, I think you guys will really enjoy this. They sent it to me in this cute little box. It has the instructions here at the top. It says things like, slay it with meltdown, save your edges, secure your wig. It is supposed to be waterproof. Now, I will be doing an update video after this, just telling you how it lasted with things like me giving my dogs a bath every time I get in the shower, things like that, just to let you know if it's really waterproof or not. They sent me a card that says, "Hi Gaia, love what you do. Enjoy your free gift from AJ, the CEO." And let me tell y'all, AJ is like the guy. I'm pretty sure they have stores in Meridian, Mississippi, 2 stores in Huntsville, Alabama, if I'm not mistaken, and one in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, I think, or maybe New Orleans, but it is in Louisiana. Anyway, y'all get at them. They are the best. Go follow him on Instagram. Follow Hair Queen on Instagram because he gives giveaways all the time. So I'm just gonna read this card really quickly because the brightness. All right, so I'm just gonna read this to you guys. It says, let's talk about meltdown. The invisible lace bun is the ultimate adhesive bun specifically made for oily skins and scalps. Bun your laces seamlessly. It's designed with enhanced waterproof capabilities and advanced moisture control to provide optimum adhesion under high temperatures at work, spas, schools, or even when you're under the sun. The invisible lace bun doesn't contain any harmful chemicals or toxic ingredients and any latex whatsoever. You can feel confident that your skin won't receive any sort of side effects after usage. Latex safe to use and sweat resistant, gentle on all skin types, easy and painless to remove with meltdown glue remover or alcohol. So, with that little intro and my terrible reading skills, if you want to see exactly how I did the wig cap method to lay down this wig, then just keep on watching.
Yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty. Yeah. Acting stupid. What's happening? Bitch, what's happening? Bitch,
Okay, we are back. So you just see my little braids. So today I'm going to be doing the wig cap method to install this wig. So what you have to do is first cut little holes for your ears. That way the wig cap can kind of stay in place as you work with it. So once the holes are cut, then you just take your freeze spray from God to Be, and I'm using just a really pointy rat tail comb, and I'm just applying that to the wig cap, using the rat tail comb to actually just kind of spread it out, but at the same time keep it in place because I don't want it to run too far ahead and like I have no forehead space. So now I'm just using my blow dryer to dry that down. I'm actually going to do 2 layers just because this is my first time doing it. I didn't really know what I was doing, so just bear with me. So this is just me applying that second layer. Excuse my mouth. I was really concentrating very hard. So then I'm just going in again with the blow dryer. Okay, so from here you can see me just cutting the excess of that wig and just getting down to the place that I had got to be freeze down. Now you can see me, I'm pulling my wig, just measuring, because like I thought I had spread the spray a little too far up and it was kind of just too far for the wig. So I'm taking some eyeliner, I'm just measuring off where I needed to stop at. Then I'm going to take a cotton round and I'm going to get some alcohol and I'm just going to rub that along the perimeter of the excess wig cap. Once the gel is wiped up, I'm just using my finger to lift the cap and get under there a little bit more and wipe just to get it exactly where I want it to be. Once there, I'm just going to snip off that little excess. Then I'm just going to take this freeze spray one more time and I'm just basically like sealing up the edges. It's okay, Kim. My coworker dropping her phone. So, yeah, I guess that's what I'm doing. I was having trouble with the corner sticking. From there, I just got my blow dryer just to dry it down a little more. And I'm just kind of focusing on the corners a little bit. Just because being that it's not a frontal, I know I didn't need it to go all the way down to my sideburns. So it was just doing a little lifting. That's on me though. So anyway, I get the wig, sit it on my head correctly, comb it out a little bit, you know. Excuse it was a little wet. Then I just applied some concealer to the wig cap before I actually started to glue it down. Here again, I'm going to do some measuring. I'm going to take the eyeliner and measure out the length of the closure. Just so I don't have excess glue. Here's the box that everything came in. It was so pretty. There's the card that I read you guys earlier. And that's the got to be glue. And the instructions are actually on the box as well as the bottle. So what I'm doing now is just taking alcohol and cleaning the area like the instructions said. So it instructs you to put 1 to 2 layers. Well, it says 2 to 3, apply 2 to 3 layers, but the maximum amount of layers to apply is actually 5. So I think I'm doing 3 layers, if I'm not mistaken. So you have to dry it until it turns clear. And it was actually tacky on the first layer. So this is layer number 3. I'm just smoothing it out and then blow drying. As you can see, I am very, very tired of this process. It did not take long, but I'm recording on my phone, so I didn't have nothing to do. Anyway, so 3 layers. Now I am just sitting it on that substance. And then I'm combing it back a little bit because the last instruction is to tie it down and let it dry for 10 minutes. I let it dry for more than 10 minutes. I actually ended up sewing the wig to my head and doing a little more blow drying. This is after dry and flattering and everything. Now it's time to slick my edges. I don't know what I'm doing, so don't talk about me. But I'm just taking the MeltDown edge control, and later in the video you'll see that I thought that there were different like types of the edge control, but it's not for the hold intensity, it's just for the flavor or the scent, I guess. But anyway, this is the apple one, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm just using this to swoop the edges the best way I know how. And I'm just brushing the top down. I'm trying to give y'all the best install that I possibly can. As a beginner that don't know what she's doing, I always use powder to kind of conceal my part. And then I just spray some free spray on top to catch all of the flyaways and slick them back down. So, yep, here we go. We are on and tidy. Thank you guys for watching. Now I'm about to switch back over and let y'all know. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I had didn't need all of that wig cap, so I went back in on the place without closure and just pulled it back up a little bit. I don't show it here, but I cut it off. Anyway, so I'm just going to get right back into it. Actually, I lied. I want to do a giveaway. To enter, just like, subscribe, and comment down below. And then if you want to do an extra entry, you can go to Instagram and like the video for that one and comment and tag a friend. Okay, so your girl is done. Hope you guys like this kind of half voiceover, half not thing. Trying to figure out how to keep the video shorter but still get all the information I need. So just give you an update about this. This wig is run its course in life, you feel me? But I washed her last night, deep conditioned her. I'm definitely gonna curl her later, but I gotta go to work. I'm always going to work, so this is just a little straightened style for work. So once I'm sorry, I'm a little bit. So the main purpose of this video is simply that I'm not a hairstylist. I like to do makeup. I can do a little sew-in here or there, but I'm no professional. You know what I mean? Never done a sew-in with a closure. Never done anything besides glue it down when it got to be glued. Everything else has been professionally done for me. So my purpose of this video was to just see how beginner-friendly it really is, because your girl's a beginner. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know nothing. Anyway, so I started with the wig cap method. That method is actually very simple. I suggest it for beginners simply because I already barely got edges. I don't need them to come out. You feel what I'm saying? So it was just a precautionary step that was actually pretty easy and very, very effective. Now, I've used this multiple times. This is not a first impression. This is a demo. Okay, so very first time I used 2 layers, very minimum, and it worked like got to be glued. It definitely stuck. Don't get me wrong, it was there, but it was like the waterproof got to be glued. Like, it could still easily come off. So I was like, cool. I did that without any wig cap. My hair was basically barely braided. I could insert a little clip. I kind of did a video on it. Anyway, that lasted about 2 days and then it came off. But I was kind of really just wanting it to come off anyway, because I felt like I did not do it well enough for a video. That's why I decided to redo it. Not because it wasn't doing what it was supposed to do, because I knew that I put the bare minimum of product on, so it wouldn't last as long as I should have expected. So this time my little sister braided my hair, and then I got a wig cap, and I actually went to work, so you saw that. And then I actually sewed the wig down. So that was really my reason of redoing it, just to get a little more secure install. So with the lace glue, this time I used 3 or 4, if I'm not mistaken, 3 or 4 layers. And it's on there. It's good. Like, sis is not going anywhere, okay? I really like that even with 1 layer, you could really see just like how sticky it is. I also like the fact that as you build up, it didn't get like thick and gunky and like, it was sticky. Don't get me wrong, it was tacky, but it wasn't like a build-up of residue. I don't know if y'all remember the very old like lace glue, the glue that was like clear and sticky everywhere. Like, it wasn't like a bunch of layers of that. It was literally like, almost like layers of got to be gel that was just like extremely sticky. And I just laid it down on top of here, And as you can see, like, there's about this much of glue right here, and you can't really see. So I really love the fact that it doesn't leave any residue. I actually didn't even wipe up even before laying my edges. I didn't wipe anything. I didn't do any of that. So as far as the glue, I'm here for it. I'm 100% here for it. I definitely want to get into installing my own wigs. I have a frontal, so if you want to see a video of me doing this method with a frontal, then definitely let me know. Sound off in the comments below, and I will get that done for you. Also, I wanted to talk about the remover. I don't know what is in this, but it wiped it off like nothing. When I took it off, I used the remover the first time, and it just wiped away, like literally just wiped away. And I've applied it with this 3 times, and it was so good that I actually gave my little sister like half my bottle because she stays in Birmingham and she can't get her hands on it right now. So I definitely do recommend the glue. I also gave her a good bit of the remover. You don't need much. Like, I've done it. I've removed this wig twice, and it is about right here. And I also gave my little sister enough to remove her wig about twice. So definitely this, I would say, is a must-have to go with it, just because I'm a strong believer in using products that were made for each other. So therefore, you should not have no problems whatsoever getting it off with this. It says you can use alcohol. I think you probably can use alcohol, but I definitely believe that this is worth its money, because you can just dab it. I did it multiple ways. I did it with a cotton wipe, or actually I used a makeup wipe, and then I also kind of just dabbed it in there, and both ways got it off, no problem whatsoever. Edge control. Now, I'm not sure if there are multiple kinds or just multiple packaging, but I did see this in another package. I like the edge control. It's nice and it's slick, but I usually use Gaia glue for edge control, so that just kind of tells you what I'm used to. I wasn't really expecting that. This is very good, but I have very, very coarse, curly hair, and Gaia is about the only thing that usually holds it down. First few times I used this, it was not bad. It worked. It just did not last as long as Gaia. Now, if I was going quick out the house, definitely a girl, an hour or two, we in there. So what I did was, I actually sprayed, like, I got it all on my hand, then I sprayed some of this on top, and it's holding me down. So I'm definitely going to use this. I definitely want to try the other ones to see if there is a stronger version, or if they're just different packaging. If there's a stronger version, I think the stronger version would be just fine. I honestly do. But I really still like it. I mean, even for like just the actual wig hairs, it laid them pretty nice. So yeah, I think it's great. I definitely recommend you go out and buy it. Definitely let them know that Gaia sent you. Okay, you can pick it up in stores, or you can go online and get it. And I definitely suggest, like I said again, to go to their Instagram. I'm gonna leave it right here. And they always do giveaways. He was doing giveaways literally with his very first store. I would drive from Birmingham to go to his first store, just so I could actually spend my money in a place where I felt like really helped the community, was really like putting money back into community. He would literally pass around donuts and speak to everybody. He's always on live, and I think it's a great establishment. I think it's a great product. You can follow them at HairQueen, the official page, but they also have a HairQueen MeltDown page as well. So with that being said, I just hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on all social media at Gaia Beauty on Instagram, Gaia Beauty Official on Facebook, Goddess Vibes on my other Instagram, my personal Instagram, and also KC_14 on my Snapchat. I do have a lot of content coming up for you guys because of this stupid quarantine, but I also still work, so just bear with me as I get everything together, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet, yeah. Sassy, moody, hey.